G'day everyone, Snoogs here tonight. I thought I'd drop in with a bit of an update. I don't usually do a lot of these things, but things are getting better. So, bit of an update for you, like I said. Before PAX, a couple of weeks ago, I sent out a tweet that I had a bit of an epiphany. This epiphany revolved around what I do in regards to creativity, I suppose. My writing, my streaming, my videos, the podcast, all of that sort of jazz. So, to give you a bit of a background story, I have a bit of an issue with anxiety. Leading up to PAX, realizing that I was going down alone, it was actually getting quite, borderline frightening. So I was starting to have a think about how I was doing things and which way that I could do them better. And it kind of hit me, really. I work in a professional job where I have to be professional all day, every day. Very corporate, very direct. There's not a lot of room for that sort of larrikin nature that I do have. So what I found was then when I was using the skills that I had from that job to bring across into my creative work, whether it be talking to certain people, creating relationships with people, and then going and doing the creative stuff, whether it be probably the writing, the videos, and the podcast were probably the big three factors where this was always an issue. I found that I was putting the same sort of pressure that I had in my day-to-day job onto my creativity. That's where it comes in. It was becoming a chore because I was working all day, coming home. The last thing that I wanted to do overnight was to continue working because I'd worked like that all day. And really, being creative, it should never be a chore. It should always be fun. It should always be a piece of you that you're putting towards it, and it should be above all else enjoyable. I assume. Well, that's how I sort of look at it. So that's where it hit me. So since then, I've been doing a little bit more. The writing's starting to have a bit more of a probably a Snoogs flair, I guess you could say. I've done a couple of videos. I'm doing this one. I've been doing videos on Twitter more frequently. Again, timing is still a factor. I don't have a lot of spare time, but we're getting there. So that's kind of the epiphany that I wanted to have. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure it's a little piece of you that you're putting out there. Don't try and make it this corporate thing, thinking that people want to be very direct, very straightforward. After all, we're Australians. We need to remember how to laugh at ourselves and have a bit of fun. So, watch this space. There should be a little bit more of me playing. The podcast we've just recorded sounds a lot freer. It's it's probably probably a little bit looser than I have been in a long time, and that's just how things are going forward. I'm going to try and have a lot more fun. So keep an eye out. Tell us what you think in the comments. Hopefully you guys are having fun as well. More news to come. I'll see you soon.